Thank you very much indeed, Jill. Would Dawn Barnes from Enfield please stand by? It now gives me pleasure to call Brian Paddick, our candidate for London Mayor in 2012, to come forward to speak against lines 5 and 10. Brian.
Thank you very much, Conference. I have to say I agree generally with the motion, but there are some lines of it that cause me some concern. Line 5, for example, appreciates with gratitude the effective nationally coordinated actions taken by the police. I'm afraid the majority of people in London who I hope to represent do not feel that it was effective coordinated action in London, particularly not on the Saturday and Sunday nights. Conference, I have to tell you, the police have tried to defend themselves by saying, you know, with 2020 hindsight, we'd have done this differently. When I was the police commander in 2002, and unfortunately the police shot somebody who was carrying a cigarette lighter in the shape of a gun, a peaceful protest about that police shooting developed into a riot. The police should have known that that was going to happen in Tottenham on that Saturday night. They should have had, and they could have had, sufficient officers who were suitably trained and equipped on hand to deal with that, and they should have arrested the perpetrators of the rioting at the time, rather than relying on closed-circuit television images afterwards. The fact is, with 24-hour media, with pictures of looters walking out of shops with their ill-gotten gains, walking past police officers unchallenged, being beamed around the country, was what I believe resulted in copycat violence, not only in other parts of London, but in other parts of the country. And if the police had taken those people out in the first place, that wouldn't have happened. What I think line 5 should say is that we would appreciate with gratitude the frontline staff, not just frontline police officers, but frontline ambulance crews and frontline fire officers who put themselves in harm's way to protect us, who were unfortunately let down by senior police officers who didn't get the strategy right. Line 10 recognises it was the threat of arrest and prosecution due to CCTV images. Am I at a Liberal Democrat conference? Are we praising closed-circuit television? Conference, what is this about? What is effective in stopping crime is not CCTV. What is effective in stopping crime is having police officers at the scene of where the trouble is, taking effective action and arresting those people. It's not about harsher penalties. The thing that is going to deter people from committing crime is the certainty that they are going to get caught. While I'm on a roll, line 15, suggesting a shortage of deployable officers with appropriate training and equipment. There is not a shortage of suitably trained officers who have the equipment. It is the fact that they were not deployed when they should have been. I am 100% supportive of frontline officers. I was in the 1981 riots. I know what it was like. I am a trained officer, or was a trained officer, to deal with riot situations as a senior officer. We have sufficient officers who are sufficiently trained, who have sufficient equipment. They just need the leadership to be able to be effective. And we need policies like restorative justice that prevent reoffending, rather than draconian sentences being passed just because magistrates and judges come under political pressure. But, having said all that, I support the motion.
Thank you, Brian.